Hello and welcome to another Figuring Out Japan figure review. We sell all of the coolest figurines and collectibles out of Japan. Please check the description of this video for more details how to see what stuff we have. So today, going to look at these two figures. Now I have actually already reviewed this one in a separate video, but the Vegeta has now been released, so I'm going to do them together. Unfortunately, the figures are not open. I do apologize. I'm going to show you what they look like anyway. So this series is going to have 5 figures released. The first one is this Goku, the second one is Vegeta, the third one has been released, which is Gohan, and he's like in a green trainer outfit. I don't know why they released that figure, to be honest. The fourth one is going to be Piccolo. That one hasn't been released yet. And the last one is Revived Freeza. So those last two have not been released yet, but we do have them available for pre-order. So 5 figures available in the series, and this form is known as a Super Saiyan God form, which is the Super Saiyan form of God Goku, which is the red-haired one, which was shown in Battle of Gods 2 years ago. So this one is of the new Dragon Ball Z movie Fukatsu no F, which was released in Japan in April of this year, 2015. And these figures, they're relatively small. They're the standard size for Banpresto. The box is about 180 millimeters, which, to give you an idea for size, that's an iPhone 5 case. And these are Japanese releases. You can see the gold Toei Animation sticker, as well as here you can see for use as prize in Japan only. So you do get the Japanese version if you buy from us. And to me, nothing particularly groundbreaking for these figures or this form. I mean, it's just sort of the Super Saiyan with just a different coloured hair. I think that could have been a bit more imaginative. I'm not critiquing the figures, I'm more critiquing the, I guess the form itself. But you will notice that there's this funny symbol, and if you watch the movie, you'll see what that actually means. But as you know, Goku's always had the emblem of his sensei or his teacher. So for example, Master Roshi's symbol or King Kai's symbol, and this symbol is like the god symbol of Bills and Whis, who become his trainer in the new movie. So just giving you a bit of a feel for what the figurines, or at least what the boxes look like. This doesn't actually talk about the movie itself, believe it or not. It looks like it does, but it's actually just about the figure. And there's a side-on view, nothing particularly interesting on the top or bottom. And this is what Vegeta looks like. So you can actually see Frieza's spaceship in the background of this one. Because of course the main bad guy of the new movie is a revived Frieza. So that's what that one looks like. Now my personal opinion about these figures, nothing wrong with them. I don't really have like complaints about them, but they're pretty stock standard figures. I mean, the detail's fine, there's nothing really wrong with it, but to me they don't really have like a wow factor. I mean, they're not like, super awesome figures. To me it just sort of feels like a tick the box kind of figure, new Dragon Ball movie, okay, let's release a figure of each of the form. They haven't, I mean, it was pretty heavily marketed, the whole new movie in Japan, but there hasn't really been a great deal of merchandise or anything. In terms of main figures, it was just the 5 that I mentioned before, which was actually pretty similar to the Battle of Gods movie 2 years ago. So they released 4 figures. I don't have the SS Vegeta here, but there was God Goku, there was Bills, and there was no room for him but Whis. So you can see, really, I think I have reviewed these separately, but in a separate video. But good quality figures, like a lot of detail and stuff, but relatively small. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, they're cool. They are cool, especially these. You know, the stance and the sort of evil smile. But one thing to note is that because, like, if you want a figure of God Goku, that's the only one. You want a figure of SS God Goku, that's the only one. So these ones from Battle of Gods already have become very, very expensive. Already, you know, it's only been 2 years, but you know, very, very expensive, very valuable. And given that this movie has actually been released, they have, even in the last couple of months, they've like basically tripled in price. I'm not joking. And it's going to be the same for these. You give them 6 months, and I reckon they'll be at least double the price. And the other thing is, Banpresto released these figures in crane games, so you can't actually buy them. And the cost for each turn of the crane game was actually double what it normally is. So it was $2. And for those of you who have seen crane games in Japan, you can't just pick it up and drop it in the hole in one go. They're designed so that you knock them slowly and carefully into the to fall through the bars or something like that. And you know, it can easily take you like 20 goes. So as a result, because it's cost people more to get these figures initially, already the value of these is, you know, inflated and expensive. So they are going to be very collectible. You know, you're better off. I'm not trying to sound like a salesman, but you're better off trying to get them sooner rather than later. But for me personally, I'm not like super excited about, you know, I mean, it's exciting for another movie, but to me, you know, the only sort of big difference here with Goku, well, I mean, he's got different shoes, and you know, this is a little bit different, I guess. But yeah, they're nice figures. But anyway, that's the Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta, released by Banpresto. Thanks for watching.